We got a possible real reason Logan Paul lost his United States Championship. The title that he feels is synonymous with Logan Paul. Really? Not Apollo Crews?
People will see that, always be like, that's Logan Paul's belt.
Maybe he does have a point. Bro took a shower with it. It has Logan's skin cells on it. We have a Punk Seth Rollins Drew McIntyre update. Interesting WWE presentation decisions. Update on Jacob Fatu's injury legitimacy. Very interesting John Cena opponent. Shane McMahon and Tony Khan broke the internet. Comment Tony? Can't talk about it, don't want to talk about it. Watch Dynamite. And of course so much more on greatness of wrestling.
I'm old. And I'm coming hard.
Get perf. Farming is gambling.
Mama Rose. Trash.
Daddy's back.
Go yourself. Acknowledge me!
People, welcome back to the channel. Real quick, I'm feeling the love. As you guys probably noticed, I started uploading a lot lately, so I just wanted to let you know that I'm feeling the love, and I really appreciate it. Also, tons of you subscribed. Keep it coming, people. Appreciate it. I want to start with Logan Paul. So Logan Paul lost his United States Championship against LA Knight in a pretty awesome moment. Before SummerSlam, he made a tweet regarding the Olympics, you know, where people went absolutely nuts, accusing this woman of being a man, which I'm pretty sure was proven wrong. So Logan Paul kinda had to apologize. Oopsie. And here's the thing, I don't want to focus on that too much. I think it's completely fine sometimes to just not have an opinion on certain things. I'm here to talk about wrestling. I guess in Logan's defense, he wasn't being transphobic. He was talking about the biological aspect, and I think it's completely reasonable to have that conversation. The problem is, he was wrong, so he spread misinformation. Of course, people on social media don't care about it. They started accusing Logan Paul, and this happens so much, especially on social media, and sometimes it's really hard for me to wrap my head around it. It almost feels like people intentionally pick what they want to hear. Look, people, when it comes to Logan Paul the person, I ain't a fan. Boy is allegedly a scammer, and he done so many messed up things in his life. But I'm familiar with the guy, and I know that he has very progressive views, so it wasn't him being transphobic. I can't say these words on YouTube, I'm not even sure. In that case, he was talking about the biological advantages, which, again, it's not that crazy of a conversation, right? Well, anyway, he lost the WWE United States Championship, and this is where it gets interesting. Fightful says that internal talk about LA Knight beating Logan Paul picked up after Paul's transphobic tweets about Olympic women's boxing last week. But the site doesn't mention if the result was changed because of the controversy. WWE sources told Fightful that the views Paul expressed in his tweet do not reflect the company's. Logan was being a dumbass, but again, he didn't say, I hate these people. Although, this is the purest form of evil from a guy who recorded a dead body, so yeah. So I don't care about all that stuff outside of wrestling, but I find it interesting because I would really hope that the reason LA Knight became the United States Champion is not because of Logan's tweets. That would be really disappointing. Imagine if that's the case. LA Knight only won the United States Championship because of Logan Paul's social media activity. I would like to think that LA Knight became the United States Champion because of hard work, because he deserved it, because that was the right thing to do. And honestly, I do believe that's the case. I can't imagine a scenario where LA Knight is not winning the championship. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
I'm coming.
CM Punk vs Drew McIntyre in a Hell in a Cell match is currently planned for the main event of Bad Blood. And the premium live event is going to happen on October 5th. So they actually faced at SummerSlam, and I believe the match absolutely delivered. I had no problems with it. It told a pretty decent story. Punk lost over a goddamn bracelet, I get it, but anyway. And while watching this match, quite a few people complained that, you know, where's the blood? This rivalry, this match needs blood more than any other match in pro wrestling right now. And I do agree, but maybe that's the reason why this match is happening at Bad Blood. Literally, the pay-per-view is called Bad Blood. So we're going to see a lot of blood. That is bad! And people, I love the fact that it's going to be a Hell in a Cell match. WWE have something special right here with Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre, so I absolutely love the fact that we're gonna be watching this for the rest of the year. Absolutely, maybe even until WrestleMania.
I'm coming.
At SummerSlam, we also got Braun Breaker vs Sami Zayn, in which Braun Breaker became the Intercontinental Champion, winning his first championship on the main roster. Fightful Select knows that Braun Breaker vs Sami Zayn Intercontinental title match at SummerSlam was shortened for time, as it was originally scheduled for around 12 minutes and only went just under 6. So one of you guys were actually right. In my hot takes video, someone said this match should have been longer, and I disagreed. And I still feel like, even though it was for time, it was the right decision. Maybe the quality of the match was not as good as expected for some, but I feel like it told a very good story of Braun Breaker losing the first time because he took it easy, he didn't take Sami seriously, and now he focused and beat him in 6 minutes. And I feel like the fact that he lost against Sami Zayn in the first place was kind of dumb, so I feel like he needed that quick victory. But yeah, you guys were right.
I'm coming.
As you may have guessed, Roman Reigns and Damian Priest are now listed internally by WWE as babyfaces for their respective brands. It's gonna be so interesting. Like, Damian already cut a babyface promo. I think it's working out. Just like I've said in my Raw review, this is the coolest thing I've seen in a while. Can't explain it, just two emo-ass looking motherfuckers. I love that shit. But what's interesting is that Cody's the top babyface, but now Roman is a babyface too. Who the face of the company? Who is the face of the company? So I can't wait to see Roman Reigns as a good guy. He is. It's confirmed. We all knew that. But I have a very interesting idea that some of you are going to hate. The Bloodline are the WWE Tag Team Champions, right? The fake-ass Bloodline. The Bloodline we do not acknowledge. It's pretty obvious Cody and Roman Reigns are going to join forces. Hear me out. Don't judge me. What if Cody and Roman become the WWE Tag Team Champions? They're not friends, but they respect each other, and they're fighting against the Bloodline. It just so happens to be they got the WWE Tag Team Championship match. Am I talking nonsense? Am I losing my mind? Am I a dumbass? Yes, but still, is it really that bad of an idea? Let me know in the comments below.
I'm coming.
So, at SummerSlam, you probably saw the Ref Cam, which I thought was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Fightful Select says there is no heat on Seth Rollins for taking off the Ref camera during the CM Punk vs. Drew McIntyre match at SummerSlam. The battery pack apparently fell off, and Rollins simply made the choice to remove it. I think he just hated that shit and said, "Fuck that." Again, this was dumb. I get the idea being closer to the action, but the quality was shit. And in my opinion, maybe some of you liked it, I felt like it didn't add anything to the match. Absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, I found that shit annoying. And look, I appreciate WWE's new production ideas, presentation ideas, all the camera angles, all the entrances through backstage. Maybe overdone a little bit right now, but still. But this wasn't it, man. Sometimes, something sounds really, really good in your mind, but it sucks in execution.
I'm coming.
Also at SummerSlam, Jacob Fatu did an announcement table spot, and he was selling his leg. He didn't stand up after that spot. Dave Meltzer said, "It's Meltzer, take it with a grain of salt." I don't know. It's something. Dave Meltzer said in his daily update that Jacob Fatu was supposed to be selling the leg after the splash to keep him away from any confrontation with Roman Reigns, which sounds fair. He said no one in WWE who would know would confirm if it was a real injury or just the angle they were always planning. So here's what's interesting. I did see pictures of Jacob Fatu with a leg brace. Or perhaps he's just selling the injury. What makes me believe this could be just an angle is the fact that, sure, you don't want to see Roman Reigns and Jacob interacting yet. This is a big money match you need to save. You don't need these two to get physical for quite a while now, and oh boy, we're about to eat good. We're about to eat good. But again, I do hope the guy is fine. I've already said it 1,000 times. One of my favorite WWE wrestlers at the moment. I have some, people in my circle who are casual wrestling fans. They watch WWE through TikTok, shorts, and sometimes just sketch highlights, And these people like Jacob Fatu, which tells me this guy is good. Because even for me sometimes, it's really hard to get invested into the new guys. And when casuals love this dude, you're doing something right.
I'm coming.
Y'all heard about John Cena's retirement tour. WRKD Wrestling seems to be hinting that the Gunter vs. John Cena match previously talked about for a premium live event on his retirement tour will be for the World Heavyweight Championship. I didn't even hear about that, I don't think, but this is an absolute dream match. I do honestly see it happening at WrestleMania, although I don't necessarily agree with that, but would I complain? Not necessarily, because it's a big match. Obviously, Gunter Cena, that's great for Gunter, and also the fact that he could win his 17th World Championship. So now it's not just for the championship, it's about breaking records, right? So even though I would go for Randy versus Cena, I wouldn't necessarily complain about that. Just a bit of a reminder that John Cena is retiring and we're about to get some cool ass shit.
I'm coming.
It's kind of old news, but I didn't talk about it yet. Shane McMahon and Tony Khan met up, and we got this leaked picture, I believe taken by Bank. Maybe it was debunked, but 99% sure it wasn't leaked. Like, get out of here with that shit. Tony Khan knew what he was doing, which is great. He broke the internet. We just got a picture of a McMahon and Tony Khan. Oh my god, what Shane Macaroni is doing in the AEW zone! Like, Shane is definitely not a needle mover unless he has some very great ideas. This is where Shane could actually shine, right? Not necessarily just wrestling. Who cares at this point? But I don't know if I came up with this or I heard it somewhere, so if I did, please correct me. I have this thought of Shane McMahon being an on-screen, almost like a general manager. Like Tony, God bless his soul, doesn't have any charisma. Shane, on the other hand, has lots of it. Many ways to do it. Maybe he, took control over AEW, or he's working with Tony Khan. It doesn't matter, but he could be a great on-screen commissioner, general man. You get what I'm trying to tell you, right? And that's just me giving you the basic idea, but, you could have a great storyline out of this. An amazing storyline. Shane Macaroni could be all elite. Like, seriously, what's gonna be the name? Shane McCulkin? Shane Mahoney? Shane McMahon? Ow! We'll see. So thank you for watching this video. Like, subscribe if you already didn't. Yeah, boy, the great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.